Shamelessly Arguing with Vegans is this book authored by me, Swati Prakash, a spiritual healer and a spiritual book author who has written several other books before this one. And this one especially for veganism, to debunk various myths that people have against the subject of veganism because they have been wrongly spread in society. It's really, really important for the world to go vegan from an environmental point of view to save our planet, but also from our emotional point of view, a moral point of view, and point of view of logic, because in every way we are harming our well-being if we are not vegan and making the world a less nicer place to live in. In fact, really, really dangerous, negative energy and environment is all around us. And we need to detoxify ourselves as well as shift our reality. Very urgent basis, not semi-urgent, really, really, really urgent basis. Now, to provide an inspirational message, I have this new tarot deck that I have purchased recently from somewhere, Archangel Animal. And the spirit that is coming today of the animal spirit, whale, live as fully conscious beings, a whale energy. This beautiful animal frolics in the ocean as a mammal, but they are like a mermaid underwater. Fully conscious because they use, their mind very well. Can we learn to be fully conscious human beings, to really go deep into that ocean of our own consciousness, our dreams, our thoughts inside us? Be aware of our dreams, be aware of our thoughts, be aware of what you are manifesting, because all of this is coming from within you. Be aware of what is going on in your body. Be aware of what's going on in your mind, in your heart. All your feelings, all your senses to be awakened for understanding and transforming so that you can manifest something better in place of all the negativity that is manifest all around. The universe indeed is within and created from within, just like a dream. You create your own reality. Now, with that wonderful consciousness, fully conscious, enlightened message, let me pick up an argument of the day. How are non-vegans justifying against awakening, against saving our universe? What are they saying? Seeing argument 129. Slaughterhouses are so far away, it doesn't affect me. A common misconception that something happening far away and they're not there, it's not happening in front of you. Actually, if you see subconsciously, that is the number one cause of non-veganism in the world, because you are just purchasing things from shops. You're buying animal products that are cleverly sealed and packed. You are not connected with the process of the farming and slaughter of the animal. In most cases, yes, some of you are fully conscious, fully aware, but have agreed to accept evil and don't want to transform it. So yes, you can be conscious, aware, but not transform that which must be changed in you, in society, in the reality around. So, well, let's say if there is this beautiful little child, loves cuddles, loves running here and there, you give them food when she or he is hungry, you go on playing with them, then would you just like to kill that child in front of everybody and say, oh wow, yummy meat, it's so tender, so juicy? Would you do that? Or would you do that somewhere where no one sees them? How does that change the crime? How does that change what happens to that poor child? It's still as graphically violent. Conducted in hidden or open, you're just trying to hide the evidence of the crime, aren't you? You're trying to be a psychopath who kills people slyly, cunning maniac. And you're doing this to these sweet children, little lambs. Make a curry out of a lamb? Are you crazy? It's just like making curry out of a human baby. Out of a chicken who's barely a few months old, you're making a curry instead of letting the bird grow and live naturally in nature. It's psychopathic, isn't it? You're doing that. You are responsible, not just because you've paid for it, even if it was a free curry given to you. Okay? There's nothing of higher consciousness in consuming that. Why? Because you are still demanding that evil. It was still done. If you reverse and go backwards in time, it was done there for you. You were the one who caused it. So, yeah, that's what happened. And you let these most horrible things happen to other creatures, right? You don't let them even escape. You think you will escape your fate. You think you can do this and get away with it, just like that dangerous psychopath who kills babies in private, hidden way and does not feel sorry for it. That's what you call non-veganism. If you want to say less dangerous, less horrible, well, you need to be vegan as early as possible. These crimes are not accidental. They are taking place because people demand them. Whether you're demanding this unconsciously, not being aware that this is unnecessary because you don't know facts, or if you're demanding it fully consciously, you're just doing it for pleasure, you don't care what happens to the victims, both ways you are guilty. Probably the first person who isn't aware of what really happens to animals, or rather, who hasn't thought about it, that they can get full nutrition without killing animals or harming them. Maybe they can still be educated. But if you're fully aware, awake, and then still doing it, that's really, really, really wrong. You're feeling no remorse. Cold-blooded murder. Maybe you think that it happened somewhere else, so you're not responsible. But you and only you are. You caused it because you consumed those dead remains and specifically wanted that lamb curry or chicken curry or that dairy ice cream. Why couldn't you have the vegan curries, vegan ice cream, have a banana if you want? Why? Only animal products just for taste? Why? The taste of that item is more important than the animal's freedom and life. What about hygiene? What about your health? You're from apes, you're a frugivore by nature, by your DNA. Why are you being fooled by your education system that you're an omnivore? Don't you have your own consciousness to be awakened? What about disgusting germs and cancers and heart diseases that are spreading in society due to non-veganism? Don't you want to be in charge of your well-being? Why are you behaving unconsciously? Frying kidneys, that's what Jack the Ripper did of his victim. Killed the female after rape, then ate up the body parts. Why do you want to do such things? According to the Food Standards Agency, I'm quoting it from the book, 90% of British slaughterhouses have CCTV installed. The footage is not monitored independently of the business operator. Even the vets, they don't know, they refused access to it several times. It's highly likely that Jack the Ripper honed the physical skills and the psychological and behavioral attributes employed on his victims to such devastating effect during his employment as a slaughterhouse worker. It's highly likely that's what he was, because of the way he killed and ate up his victims, or shared the body parts with pullers even to, be proud that he killed somebody and took their body parts out. Additionally, a considerable weight of recent sociological evidence indicates that those who commit violence towards animals are more likely to target human people. And the rates of these crimes are more in communities surrounding slaughterhouses. Now you know that these are really, really big problems and emergencies. Please download this book free of cost from earthhealingnetwork.com. Share this video, educate people, and stop these crimes.